Folks, today I'm going to be talking on the topic of who will bring the end to the human suffering. I don't have to tell you, there is a lot of suffering in the world. There may be rich people, very well-to-do people in the world, but there are also lots and lots of people who cannot even afford a single meal on a day. They don't have a house, they are living on the street. Even in America, United States, that is the case. They don't know what will happen to them tomorrow. Even rich people, they are not happy. You know that. There are lots of fights between father and mother, or father and father-in-law and the husband, or sister-in-law and the wife, friends, losing of a job, etc., etc. Lot of problems. You may be a millionaire. You don't know what will happen tomorrow because the economy of the whole world is not that stable. There are wars going on. You are aware of it. So both at home, in your own circle, in your village, in your country, in the whole world, a lot of chaos, lot of suffering, lot of uncertainty. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow, whether there will be a war, World War III or not, etc., etc. So today I'm going to be talking who will end this, or what will end this human suffering. Please listen carefully. I have a feeling that these days not many of you are paying attention to what I have been saying. I have no idea whether you understood and whether you are living what I have been telling or what you have understood or not. I have no idea. There are not even comments these days. Everybody is keeping quiet. I have no idea what is going on. By the way, if you want to talk to me in details about your questions, comments, you want to have a discussion with me, the best way to do that is to send your WhatsApp number to eternaldivinity@yahoo.com. I'll set up a WhatsApp account, then we can chat. But since I'm living in the United States, I don't think you can call me or I can call you without WhatsApp. It's going to be very costly. It's not easy. There are ways of doing it, but it is not easy. WhatsApp is the easier way to do it. Whenever you don't like the conversation that's going on, you can always block the chat and go away. I'm not going to force you to listen to me in my discussions. There are quite a few people who are in touch with me through WhatsApp. Anyway, having said that, let's go to the topic. In one of the earlier videos, which is a simple truth which will liberate you from suffering into divinity, I've been quoting this video for quite some time, for the past 2 or 3 videos or so. In that video, I simply said, please listen to this carefully. I simply said that your mind and body, your 5 senses and motor organs, and your mind, which is operating on the brain, which is in the body, all these things are nothing but instrument. This is a very good, very important point. Just like a small child looks outside with the kind of goggles which is colored or which shows something interesting. It's an instrument, right? Through which that girl or boy looks outside and he or she sees lots of things. Sometimes simple glass, a red glass or blue glass makes the whole world blue or red. It is interesting. So that is the instrument through which she is saying, she or he is seeing the universe that you're all seeing in a different way. The example that I used to give is more scientific. That is, if you, instead of your eyes, you have your electron microscope, or a powerful microscope, electron microscope, you will see instead of your body, you will see a lot of molecules. Even more powerful microscope will show the atoms, protons, electrons, neutrons, and so on. It's still more fundamental particles, etc. So these are all instruments using which you are seeing, you are experiencing. Just like you are looking at your face in a mirror. The mirror is an instrument. Your figure appears in the mirror. Left to right, left appears as right and right appears as left. If you lift your right hand, the left hand of the figure inside will go up. So that is the change that the mirror does to your body. Your body is, with respect to this example, is real, but what you are seeing in the mirror is just imagination. Not imagination. It is a representation of you in the mirror. What they call bimbam, reflection. Okay. Now, suppose suddenly the mirror breaks completely, totally. The figure inside that mirror is gone. So when the instrument, your figure that you are seeing is there only as long as your instrument is there. If the instrument is gone, everything is gone. Just like when you change your instrument to an electron microscope, suddenly the world appears differently with molecules and so on. So remember this. The conclusion is that your 5 senses, your body and mind, your body which consists of your 5 senses and the motor organs, the things that you move, and your brain, they're all in your body, and the mind is operating on the body, on the brain, and then creates. This is the important one. In your mind, there is an I am, there is an I. excuse me, that's what you are referring to you as you. And when you say I am going there, I am so and so, you are referring to the I am inside your mind. This is important. And how this happened, I'm going to tell you is very soon. But I have been telling this for quite some time. So the whole thing is is an instrument. When this instrument is gone, broke, that's what happens when you die, gone. Not only that, when you are watching the when you are dreaming in the night, all the things that your five senses and motor organs are sending to your mind or your brain is not listened to, is not processed. The I am, you is very nicely, very eagerly, very interestingly creating this dream. And when you go to deep sleep, even the one who is generating the dream and enjoying or feeling bad is gone. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. And this is the third state of human beings. First is the waking state, second is the dreaming state, third is the deep sleep state. Now, when you are in the deep sleep, who is there? Did you ever ask the question? Is there anybody there? Definitely the I am that you are referring to during your daytime or during your dream is not there. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. But what is there? The others can see your body, but from your point of view, who is there? Even when others see your body, you are in deep sleep. They may call your name. You will not be listening unless something she or he shouts. You are not going to get up from your deep sleep. So you are not there. The I am that you are so proudly have in your body and mind, you think that he or she is very rich, very beautiful, very pious, very loving, etc., etc. That one is not there, gone. Who is there? Then I said, then I don't have time to really speak that one in detail, but I have talked about it in the earlier videos. Watch that video. I will attach that video link. You can go and watch it. There is a real you, which has the life principle, the golden light, and the white ray of light from the divinity, world of divinity. I've explained this. I don't have time to talk about all those things. And also the red Jyoti. Red Jyoti, golden Jyoti, and the white Jyoti. They are all lights. There is a body containing this. And it is here. And that white ray of light looks at your mind, and it creates the I am. That's I am that you are aware, not the white ray of light behind you. The real you, the life. You may be just Breathing, you may think that breathing is life. No, that's an effect. The real life principle is behind you, in the real you, in real you, along with the real you. That's a golden light. And the body and the energy that's supporting the whole body, you may say that I'm eating, that's why I have energy. But what appears as your body? Why is it not appearing as something else? That energy behind it is the red light. I talked about this quite a bit. So there is you somewhere which you cannot see. I said you are the real one, but you can never see without an instrument. Because you cannot see without an instrument, you will never know about it. It consists of these three jyotis. I know that because I had been to that divinity world, the world of divinity, or what's called Turiya state or fourth state, beyond this waking state, dream state, and deep state, deep sleep state. And it is there, but you cannot see it. You have no instrument. The only instrument you have is your body and your mind. Without using which you have created, you have this I am in your mind. Besides that, there is nothing. Now, I want to tell you some truths, some very important truths, which you need to understand. First is, just like you have the three divine lights, your body, real you, the three divine lights, which I would call eternal divinity in some form. I would rather call not eternal divinity, the unknown, eternal unknown. That one, in some form, in the form of three divine lights, is real you. It is behind you in your body, which you cannot see. Just like that, just like you or the eternal divinity in some form, there is another human being which you are seeing, your father, mother, sister. They are also eternal divinity by the same argument that I just gave you. Their body also will be gone one moment they die. So the real one which is there is eternal divinity in some form. So there is a relationship between all these eternal unknowns, which is formless, nameless, nothing. I'm just calling that as eternal unknown. They're all one and the same. They're all one and the same. Especially the you, the real you is that white ray of light. Your friend also is a white ray of light, another white ray of light. So, or your mother, sister, wife, father, etc., etc. They are all white ray of lights. They have nothing, there is nothing in the ray of light to distinguish one from the other. All the distinctions are there in your body and in your mind. So you are all one and the same. This is a very, very important truth. This is the only relation. You may have the relation that I am with I am in your mind. You may create a relationship like she is my wife, she is my mother, and so on, so on. It is exactly these relationships which are imaginary, temporary. It is there only with respect to the I am, which is not real. The I am in your mind. They may give you lot of problems. Your wife may divorce you. Your father may die on some time. Or you may die sometime, leaving so many other people in sorrow. Or you may lose your money. You may lose your job. And that will create a lot of struggle. So all these bodies that you are seeing through your I am inside your mind, they are temporary. They are not real. They have ups and downs, and that will create problems to you. Tell me, one person can tell me that throughout your life, one of your relations didn't give you, or any of your relations didn't give you any sorrow. Definitely they would have done, without knowing sometimes, without knowing how to live. So all these relationships that you have are creating suffering. And the only one relation, they are all not real. All these relations are not real. They'll be gone when you die. So, only relation that you have is you are all one with everything and everybody and everything in the whole world. You may not know in what form. You don't know your form. The only way that you will know about is, let me tell you a little bit more. I have a little bit more time. When you are in deep sleep, when you get up, you will either dream and then come out to a waking state, or you'll, without dream, you'll just straight away come to a waking state. You have never been to the fourth state. That is from the deep sleep. That's where your false I am in your mind is absent. But there is always, I said, the real you there, with the three divine jyotis. Without that, your body will not have life. Without the golden light, your body will not have life. Without that white ray of light, your I am will not exist. This is the only relation which will not give you any trouble. All other relations will give you trouble. The only way that you can really experience you without going through the process that I went through to the Turiya state is through a unconditional love. I talked about it. I don't have time to talk about it. But I will talk about it, how you can, or how it happened to me. From the deep sleep state, something happens in a very, very, very fast rotation. Then from deep sleep state, which you are, at that point you are not seeing anything. Suddenly you are enter into a different world. And then you are in the Turiya state, the fourth state. And some people will think that they will start dreaming and then think that I have reached the Turiya state. No. In the Turiya state, the divine world, you will not see any of this. No human beings, no gods, nothing. You will be totally different one. Just like my experience, spiritual experience happened. But it doesn't have, it will not, normally, I thought in the beginning, in around 2000, till 2018, I thought Lots of people will have this experience. Their entry to divine world will happen. Didn't. Then only I realized that is something very special to me. Okay, now back to suffering. As long as you are living at the relationship level of you are created by your mind, there will be always suffering. So when will suffering will be over? When you realize that one relation which is connecting you all, not only you human beings, but also whole world. For that to happen, all your divisions, like all your relation, like your divisions, like I'm a man, she's a woman, I'm rich, she's not rich, I'm a Tamilian, she's a Maharashtrian. Such relationship, I am Indian, she is an American. All these divisions must go. I'm a Dravidian, and the other one is Aryan, and the other one is a black race, Caucasian, and so on. So all these divisions should go, and that will go only when you have unconditional love. So when will this suffering will be over? When all these divisions vanish among people. What will bring, who will bring, or what will bring this sufferingless state? The truth. What is the truth? The real you are one and the same. There is only one in the divine world, and it is the same thing in a different form is here in the whole universe that you are experiencing in your waking state. You are all divine, but you are not aware of it. You don't need the baptism of Christians. You don't have to be reborn. You are already that one. The only way that you will realize this one relation is by going to the divine world, Turiya state. That will happen anyway when you die. When you die, your body, obviously you all know that body will be dead. There won't be any life in it because the life principle, the golden light, would have left your body, and there is white ray of light in your divine body, which I have been talking today. That one will go back to white light, and that's the end of your journey. And you are not going to carry any of your thought, any of your sufferings. There is no place in the white ray of light to carry all your experiences that you lived. All your experiences will be left behind in the database of mind. All the people who lived in the past and who are living in this currently. So folks, understand this. No human being can bring peace and joy to the world. I can bring because I am the truth. But you have no way of knowing it. When you look at me, you will only see the human body which you are seeing through your I am and your mind. I am in your mind and also your body, 5 senses and motor organs. The real me you cannot see. The real you, the real me you cannot see. That will happen when you die. or when you reach the Turiya state, which is not going to happen. So folks, that's what I want to communicate. So understand this, live this truth that you are all one and the same, bound by unconditional love. Then the suffering will be over, gone. But till then, nothing will happen. Nobody can stop the suffering, end the suffering. I can do that, but you will not listen to me. How many of you are listening to my videos? Very few. How many of you are living what I've been saying? No, very few. One person wants to say that Kashmir Saivism has discussed about the creation that you are talking about. He's gone to explore that. That's what you will all do. Okay, folks, it's time up. If you have any question, leave your questions in a comment or contact me through WhatsApp, sending your information to eternaldivinity@yahoo.com. Talk to you soon.